Well, goddamn, it's been a long time, and oh man, still nappy. Still nappy. Rooms are, slightly a little different, but man, it has been a while. Just a quick catch up. I did move out, and then I had to move back in, and I had a girlfriend, and then she broke up with me, and then I've been in depression, but I'm getting a little bit better. It's slow steps here and there and there. Uh, but I'm here, and yeah, god damn, it feels so good. I am so sorry. I know it's been a while. I know all these things. I used to call these things vlogs. I used to call them. I couldn't spell back then. I was bad. My hair is still nappy, but it's a different cut. It's a different cut than what it was before. I'm a little more clean shaven too. I still got all my teeth. In a little bit. I'm missing one tooth, but yeah, I got a gold chain. It's just. Oh man, trust is a motherfucker. I would tell you that trust is a huge is a bitch sometimes because my whole thing after everything that I've been going through, trust has been one to kind of been something I can't give out as much anymore. Because with me, my circle used to be big. I used to trust a lot of people. I give a lot of people. I gave a lot of people. I call it a piece. I call it a piece of me that I give people. And it's a piece of trust that I give to you. I give you this. I might give you a piece of this or anything like that, and I trust you with that. And then when that trust is broken, it's shattered, it's just destroyed. You're like, wow, wow. And through after the breakup, after getting kicked out of my homie's house and going through all these things, I realized trusting people, trusting love, trusting honesty even has is just a bitch because you don't know sometimes what to trust or who to trust. You have to learn to trust yourself before you can trust other people. And with me, I had before I wouldn't trust myself because I just trusted other people. I said, you know what, I trust you. I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you this piece of me. Instead of just saying, do I trust myself to give this person that piece? Do I trust do I trust myself enough and to trust this person that hell, no matter what, they're gonna be honest with me. They're gonna be real with me. And look, I'm not perfect. I fucked up a lot. The only things that I really do trust have been my barber, my parents, my penis, and egg McMuffins. But I just it's been hard to trust other people. And if you think about why do you about the penis thing, if you don't trust your penis and you're a man, you got to get on the same page. This and your dick got to be on the same page because if it's not, you're in a whole world of trouble. If your mindset is not on the same as your penis mindset, control, control. Okay, please. So that's what I mean by it. But trust is it's a motherfucker. You got to be careful who you instill that into. You know, in relationships, friendships, even even just acquaintances. You gotta just know who you can trust. Me, I'm at a point where my circle is small than what compared to what it was a year, 2 years ago. And because I trusted a whole bunch of people, and I trusted a whole bunch of things too. And when this went down, I still trusted some of the people, but then when I saw how the real ones weren't really there and the real ones were, you realize trust can only go so far with certain people. And I'm trying to trust other people along this process. I don't even trust God at this moment. And I pray to him every night and all these different things, but sometimes I just don't really trust him. Me and him we go back and forth and shit. But I still talk to him and I still try to trust him because I'm trying to learn how to trust myself, but I just everything that's been going on, it's hard to just believe that yeah, God, this is what you want to do. This is what you want happening. I trust I'm beginning to trust him. I'm beginning to trust myself to trust God and trust myself to trust others, trust myself to trust life. So as much as trust is a bitch, you just gotta remember that in order for that to happen, trust yourself to trust others. And it's gonna be a bitch and all these things like that, but never be afraid to just trust yourself because you're the only one who really knows yourself when you think about it. No matter how many times people say, "Oh, I know you. You're not like that," and sometimes you gotta tell them, you're not. You don't know me because I am like that. And they might think, "No, that's not the person I know. That's not the Kenny I know." It's like, well, you don't know me then because yeah, that might not be me right when you met me, but when you get to know me, that is kind of who I am. And I might be a douche, might be a tool, might be a dick, might be a ratchet, might be an asshole, all these things like that. But this is what makes you who you are. And the people when you trust yourself and you finally gain trust of yourself and believe, this is me, you'll be fine. And the people who accept you for that trust right there, they trust you even more. And you can trust those people because regardless, yeah, that's fucking Kenny. That's why. That's that fucking person. That's what they get. So, trust, love. I'm back. God damn it. I'm so sorry I haven't been here. I love y'all. Follow me on Instagram, Benny Moscato _LJ. Peace up to my sister. Much love. Yes.